you're a dog, you can't read. I think my dog's a little stupid.
So I went to go grab the book.
And he just sat there looking at me, like if he wanted the book. But it's a book. Why would a dog need a book? All right. So I already read chapter 2 in a chapter 1 in a Discord call with my sibling. But it's my phone. But I'll read chapter 2 to you guys, cause yeah. Okay, let me quickly pull up my stream on my phone. And then I'll get to reading. Because, yeah. I need to post the, listen, I get lazy sometimes, so I have not posted the last lore stream that we did on YouTube yet, which I should do. Okay. Let me join a party with my friends. Or my friend. Like, who all is in here? Oh, I was gonna stream me reading. Hi, Wilbur, what do you want, bro? So, I'm gonna... Wilbur, stop. Just gonna... Okay. Never mind. Because there's more than one person in there. Okay, let me open up our Skyblock world. And... then read to you guys while I sit here. I need to... Let me fix my Minecraft settings. So that you guys don't have to hear the, zombies. Okay. And I have to sit here. Alright. Where is my bookmark? There it is. Chapter 2. Let me make sure you guys can hear me properly. I'm trying to see how delayed my fucking stream is on my phone. It's pretty late. It's fine. Okay. Chapter 2. Doing battle. First establish your plans, then prepare your equipment. This is why the chapter on battle follows the chapter on strategic assessments. When you do battle, even if you are winning, if you continue for a long time, it will dull your forces and blunt your edge. If you besiege a citadel, your strength will be exhausted. If you keep your armies out in the field for a long time, your supplies will be insufficient. If you prevail over others in battle, if you go on too long, there will be no profit. In military operations, total victory is important. If you dull your forces and blunt your edge, sustaining casualties and battle fatigue, and then you will be exhausted. When you are spending a great deal of money on a military operation, if the army is out in the field too long, your budget will not be enough to cover the expense. Excuse me. As a classic spring and autumn annals say, war is like a fire. If you do not put it out, it will burn itself out. If a military operation goes on for a long time without accomplishing anything, your rivals will begin to get ideas. Arms are tools of ill omen. To employ them for an extended period of time will bring about calamity. As it is said, those who like to fight and so exhaust their military inevitably perish. When your forces are dulled, your edge is blunted, your strength is exhausted, and your supplies are gone, then others will take advantage of your debility and rise up. Then, even if you have wise advisors, you cannot make things turn out well in the end. A large-scale operation involves enormous expense, which not only breaks you down in the field, but also exhausts you at home. Therefore, a wise government does not keep its army in the field. Wilbur. Back on the bed. Go. Where was I? Okay. A large-scale operation involves enormous expense, which not only breaks you down in the field, but also exhausts you at home. Therefore, a wise government does not keep its army in the field. Therefore, I have heard of military operations that were clumsy but swift, but I have never seen one that was skillful and lasted a long time. It is never beneficial to a nation to have a military operation continue for a long time. Some win through speed, even if they are clumsy. Some may be clumsy in attack, but they get the upper hand through extraordinary swiftness because they are not subject to the problems of wearing out their forces and using up their resources. As it is said, be swift as the thunder that peals you before you have a chance to cover your ears, fast as the lightning that flashes before you can blink your eyes. Therefore, those who are not thoroughly aware of the disadvantages in the use of arms cannot be thoroughly aware of the advantages in the use of arms. Advantages and disadvantages are interdependent. First know the disadvantages, then you know the advantages. How long until chapter 3? We got a good while. I mean, wait, no. Wait, I skipped over it because I just saw chapter 4. Hold on. I'm trying to see how long until we reach chapter 3. What the fuck? Does chapter 3 not exist? What the hell? Oh, no, okay. We don't have that far. Alright, where was I? When the generals are... Wait, did I skip a page? Let me make sure I didn't. Okay. When the generals are haughty and the soldiers are lazy, in their greed for gain, they forget that there may be an unexpected turn of events. This is the greatest disadvantage. This means that if you are planning to mobilize your forces and embark upon a campaign, if you do not first think about the calamities of danger and destruction, you will not be able to reap any advantage. Those who use the military skillfully do not raise troops twice and do not provide food 3 times. This means you draft people into service once and then immediately seize victory. You do not go back to your country a second time to raise more troops. At first you provide food. After that you feed off the enemy. And then, when your soldiers return to your country, you do not greet them with yet more free food. Determine whether the enemy can be successfully attacked. Determine whether you can do battle, and only afterward raise troops. Then you can overcome the enemy and return home. Do not raise troops twice, lest the citizenry become wearied, and bitterness arise. Okay. By taking equipment from your own country but feeding off the enemy, you can be sufficient in both arms and provisions. When you're going to go to war, first you must calculate your expenses and strive to feed off the opponent. If you have your own arms and take food from the enemy, then even if the campaign takes you far afield, you will not lack for anything. Armaments are taken from the homeland. Provisions are taken from the enemy. When a country is impoverished by military operations, it is because of transporting supplies to a distant place. Transport supplies to a distant place, and the populace will be impoverished. Troops are raised repeatedly, and the levies are heavy. Master Guan said, when provisions go for 300 miles, the country is out a year's supply. When provisions go for 400 miles, the country is out 2 years' supply. Bitch, I hear... Shut up, bitch. Anyways. Where was I? Bro, shut up! I hear you! You're not slick. There's a rat in my brother's room. Shut up, bitch. Yeah. You scared, motherfucker? Cause I sure as hell ain't scared of you. Okay. Don't mind me. Okay. Where was I? When provisions go for 500 miles, the people pale with hunger. This means that food should not be transported, for if it is, the producers will lose, so they cannot but be impoverished. Transporting supplies to distant places means that wealth is expanded in travel and used up on transportation, so that the common people become poorer day by day. Excuse me. When 700,000 families have to support an army of 100,000 on a distant expedition, the common peoples cannot avoid impoverishment. Hold on, I was just invited to a party. Hello? Hi. Good. Swag. I'm streaming me reading The Art of War. Okay, hold on. Where was I? Okay. Those who are near the army sell at high prices. Because of high prices, the wealth of the common people is exhausted. When the army has gone forth, those who are near the troops, greedy for money, sell at high prices. Therefore, the common people become destitute. Near the army, there is always trade. The common people use up their wealth and go along with it, and so become destitute. Wherever the troops gather, the prices of goods all soar. Since people are greedy for exceptional profits, they sell off all their goods. Though at first they make a great deal of profit, in the end they run out of goods. Also, since there are extraordinary levies, those with something to sell demand the highest prices they can get. The common people go broke trying to buy things, so the country naturally is impoverished. Imagine being broke. Okay, let me open Minecraft back up. Okay. Where was I? When supplies are transported far away, the people are worn out by expense. In the markets near the army, the prices of goods shoot up. Therefore, long military campaigns are a plague to a nation. When resources are exhausted, then levies are made under pressure. When power and resources are exhausted, then the homeland is drained. The common people are deprived of 70% of their budget, while the government's expenses for equipment amount to 60% of its budget. If the military situation is not resolved and the army is not demobilized, levies become increasingly oppressive, resulting in exhaustion of the resources of the people so that they lose most of what they produce. We have 2 more pages until chapter 2 comes to an end. The people are the basis of a country. Food is the heaven of the people. Those who rule
Sorry, I am back. My Wi-Fi just had an internal stroke.
Oh, that's fun. Okay. Those who rule over others should respect this and be sparing. The common people provide goods, food, and labor for the use of the military, thus losing most of their own sustenance, while the government provides equipment for the use of the military, thus losing more than half of its budget. Therefore, taxes are used up, the army is worn out, and the populace is exhausted. When levies are oppressive and the people are impoverished, the country is drained. Hold on a second. Okay, thank you. Had to scare the rats away. Hold on, let me fix my headphones because they make it so that there's hair in my ear, and now my ears are itchy. Okay. At the end of this stream, remind me that I have to post a video on YouTube.
Okay. By the way, while you're reading, would you mind putting the survival world up so I can...
The one that we were in yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Please.
First let me check this. I've been sitting here right in front of the zombie farm in QCraft. Just getting
I just hate how the spawners don't run while nobody's in the server. I wish they ran no matter what.
Yeah, but you know, it's fine.
Because you can't AFK grind it overnight because it kicks you after an hour.
It's fine. But you can just immediately join back. It's not that big a deal. I wonder if my brother still has, like, Eminem. Oh, he does. Nobody needs to
Betsy, I know what I need for my birthday. I need these glasses that make everything you look at from the it makes everything you look at like it's from Twilight. I need. Thank you.
Yeah, it's opening up. It's loading. Alright. Where was I? I found it. Okay. Therefore, a wise general strives to feed off the enemy. Each pound of food taken from the enemy is equivalent to 20 pounds you provide by yourself. Transportation of provisions itself consumes 20 times the amount transported. It takes 20 pounds of provisions to deliver 1 pound of provisions to a distant army. If the terrain is rugged, it takes even more than that. That is why an able general will always feed off the enemy. So what kills the enemy is anger. What gets the enemy's goods is reward. If you stir up your officers and troops so that they are all enraged, then they will kill the enemy. Jesus. If you reward your men with spoils, that will make them fight on their own initiative, so the enemy's goods can be taken. That is why it is said that where there are big rewards, there are valiant men. If people... Men? What about women? Nah, I'm joking. If people know they will be richly rewarded if they overcome the opponent, they will gladly go into battle. This just means establishing rich rewards. If you let the troops plunder at will, they may get out of hand. Therefore, in a chariot battle, reward the first to capture at least 10 chariots. If you reward everyone, there will not be enough to go around. So you offer a reward to one in order to encourage everyone. Change their colors, use them mixed in with your own. Treat the soldiers well, take care of them. You change their colors to make them the same as your own. You use them mixed in with your own so as not to leave them to their own devices. You change their colors so that they won't be recognizable to the enemy. Captured soldiers should well be treated to get them to work for you. Should be well treated. I read that wrong. This is called overcoming the opponent and increasing your strength to boot. By capturing the opponent's soldiers and using the enemy's supplies, you increase your own strength. When you capture soldiers, give them responsibilities according to their strengths. Take care of them kindly, and they will work for you. If you use the enemy to defeat the enemy, you will be strong wherever you go. So the important thing in a military operation is victory, not persistence. Persistence is not profitable. An army is like fire. If you do not put it out, it will burn itself out. What is best is a quick victory and a speedy return. In all of the above mentioned, it is important to be quick. If you are quick, then you can economize on expenditures. They are really trying to make my tongue have a stroke. And allow the people to rest. Allow the people rest. Hence we know that the leader of the army is in charge of the lives of the people and the safety of the nation. If the military leadership is wise, the country is safe. This tells us how serious the matter of appointing military leaders is. Excuse me. The lives of people and the order of the nation are in charge of the generals. The difficulty of finding good leadership material is a perennial problem. And that is chapter 2 come to an end. I'm now ending stream because I was only gonna read one chapter and then then just vibe because I just needed something to do. I will at some point read chapter 1 again, but not right now. Alright, well, I see him through the walls. Oh my god. Not through the wall. Okay. Look at us in our drip. Oh, he just proposed to me.
We're drippy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. I thank you for watching. Bye, chat. Bye-bye.